All right, we're back. Gotta move this intake tube. Let's get to it. So I got started without you the other day. Didn't get a whole lot done, but I did get this PVC pipe turned around and spun around and everything clocked, and it fits perfectly if we flip the tube up this way. Gotta route this guy somehow. The idea is to flip it like this, and then also flip this around so the mouth is open towards the windshield. Maybe do a little bit of splash guard around here. I don't know yet. We'll see. Let's find out. One problem I ran into early here was these little nubs. They coincide with the slots on the clamp, and if we're clocking it, then this makes it really hard to get to this get to that there. So I'm gonna shave these off, that way I can clock this ring any way I want and be able to actually get to it. That'll be nice. Same story with the air filter side that houses the mass airflow sensor. Kind of need that, so I'm gonna have to deal with this thing. So I'm gonna be able to clock this tube by the same way, just cutting these guys off. Fun fact about this guy, I'm a literal shade tree mechanic. This big hickory is my shade tree, and it's raining nuts. So heads up. I'm gonna try with the razor blade, but if it gives me too much trouble, we'll go to the grinder. Here we go. Well, that's not bad. Peeling right off there. Alright, that works pretty good. Alright, I got all of them. It's pretty easy. This stuff's kind of brittle. It's sitting out in the sun for a while, so it made it pretty easy. Yeah, we're just living that no hood life. That's the basic idea, basically. Let's see if the mass airflow sensor, looks like all that stuff actually reaches pretty darn good. Snap, there it is. Not bad. Little taunt, we can deal with that. We got custom bracketry we could adjust. No big deal. Okay. Can't even pet my cat because this intake tube is just, it's terrible. It's not like a Chevy square body steering wheel. It just does this to you. But yeah, we got our clamps, are still loose in case I need to adjust here, but everything seems to be just okay. Except this guy. I got to figure out how to get him over here. Shouldn't be a big deal. I got some leftover of this stuff, even though it might be too big, but going from here to here shouldn't be that big of an issue. Let's go. Okay, I think we got it. We got that cinched down. We got everything plugged in. We got both tubes filled. That tight, around there. It's only kinked a little bit, don't worry about it. Should be fine. This is actually way too big. I went and got a couple pieces of garden hose out of the old junk pile there, and they were actually too small, but close. At any rate, it's back together. Hopefully it sucks up less water up here. I think it will. Without direct, you know, gotta hit those mud holes pretty hard. Water gets flying through there. Kirby knows all about it. Watch Kirby. Kirby, you like working on the Mercury? Kirby approves. You know, sometimes just the illusion of having things strapped down is good enough. It's good enough. Yeah, I think that's gonna work just fine. One thing I might need to do is chop this up a bit so I can still use my wiper. See see what it does right now. So, actually, it's dancing a little bit. Okay, we can sort of use the wipers. So this thing's been running for about 20-25 minutes. I took the trash out with it, ran it up and down the driveway. Nothing major, but takes a long time for this thing to open the thermostat. So let's go check temperatures on all the hoses. 126 on the top. Let me go a little closer. 132, 33 on the bottom. Get back here to the radiator. We'll go off the little piece here. So top hose we got 137. Bottom hose we got 105-ish. Jumping all over the place. 105 to 110 on the bottom. Transmission lines. Upper 120. Lower 115, 111. Must be cooling. That's pretty cool. But somewhere between massacring the wiring harness, I lost temp sensor and oil pressure sensor. I'm going to assume it's getting oil pressure. Sounds pretty good. Gas gauge voltage still work, so you know, don't need to worry about oil pressure and engine temp. It's not important. Hopefully the next big test on this thing is in the woods, beating it through mud holes and getting it really hot, backing up, forward, you know, that kind of stuff, and then we'll really get a good test of the system. But we're burning off a little condensation there. Oh yeah, starting to heat that radiator up. Okay, it's several days later. I got some updates. Good news, they're done logging. That means back to making videos in the woods. All right, that's fun. Today's Friday. The boys are coming down on Sunday to play in the woods here. So hopefully Sunday night I have a video up. We'll see. We'll see how long the day gets. Maybe Monday will be a new off-road video. Let's go. But on the other side of news, I didn't get quite enough money to have a shop built. So I'm gonna do it myself. should be fine. I have some gathered experience, a little bit of knowledge here and there, and I'm not afraid to try new things. So you know what? Let's get to it. I'm gonna do this. It might make these videos a little shorter because I got to split my time again with other things, work also. So I'll be splitting time big time, but that's okay. I'll try to keep cranking out the jams here for you. But interesting thing that happened on this little issue here is I was moving this car into place and hit the throttle, and this was in place and stuck it wide open. That was interesting, especially since you know the chains on the tires overpower the front brakes and there's no rear brakes. So you know, it's just, you're on a ride. Hit or neutral, bud. No worries though. Got it straightened out, got a zip tie in there, matches all the other zip ties I got here, so this thing's good to go. I'm gonna go bash this in the woods. But unfortunately the woods is full of treetops, so getting around might be interesting. There might be new obstacles, I don't know. There's one big water hole back there that's untouched, so we'll at least get to splash through it. But the rest of the day should be an adventure, so stay tuned, check it out. A lot more stuff to come on this channel. I have lots of plans. This shop is one of them, of course. I don't know if I'll keep you updated on the shop. I don't know if I'll do like build videos. You don't want to see that. You want to see me bash stuff through the woods. That's what you want to see. But there will be updates, and I will be slinging mud here and there no matter what. That's why I got so many of these junk vehicles. In case one breaks, I can just hop in another one and get my frustrations out in the woods. And you know, you guys get to watch me do it. It's entertainment. Big thanks for all the views, likes, comments, subscribes, guys. Subscribes, you know what I mean. But big thanks to everybody. The last video did really well. I was really surprised. I didn't think much special about it, but it did really well. I really appreciate it. But I'm glad people are getting to see the channel. Want to keep growing it. But Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.